Welcome to another episode of When the Night is Quiet. Tonight is for the ones who feel life has left them behind. Tonight is for the ones who feel like life is moving and they're standing still. Sit with me. Feeling behind doesn't mean you did life wrong. It usually means you did it deep. You took the long road, the quiet road, the one that didn't post well. You learned lessons other people skipped. You survived things that slowed you down but didn't stop you. And still, the weight remains. Because nobody teaches us how to grieve the life we thought we'd have by now. You imagined more, earlier, faster. And when it didn't happen, you blamed yourself. But hear this clearly. Progress isn't loud, and growth isn't a race. Some people arrive late with wisdom in their hands and peace in their chest. There is no universal clock. There is only alignment. You are not behind. You are becoming, and becoming takes time. Let me tell you something honest. Some of the strongest people you know felt invisible in their 20s, uncertain in their 30s, and unrecognized for longer than they admit. What changed them wasn't speed, it was patience. They stopped rushing their healing. They stopped apologizing for their pace. They stopped calling preparation delay, and life met them where they finally stood still. If tonight you feel behind, I want you to release one lie, that everyone else knows what they're doing. Most people are guessing. Some are pretending. A few are running. Always remember this. Your life is not late. It is layered. What you're building needs a strong foundation, not fast applause. When the night gets quiet and comparison tries to speak, remember this too. The same God who wrote your beginning also wrote your timing, and he's not rushed. You don't need to catch up. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to force progress. You only need to stay faithful to the season you're in. This chapter is not the end. It's the strengthening. And when your moment arrives, you won't just step into it. You'll be ready. And for those who are tired of starting over again, sit here, I have a message for you. Starting over sounds brave when people say it from the outside. But from the inside, it feels like grief. Grief for the effort that didn't last. Grief for the progress that reset. Grief for the life that almost worked. Nobody talks about that part. They celebrate the comeback, but they don't sit with the cost. Because starting over means admitting something ended. And endings are heavy, especially when you did your best. You stayed longer than you should have. You tried harder than you admit. You prayed even when hope felt thin. So when it fell apart, it didn't just break your plan, it tired your spirit. Here's the truth we avoid. Starting over doesn't mean you failed. It means you refused to stay where your soul was shrinking. That's not weakness. That's wisdom earned the hard way. Just know you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. From lessons that live in your bones, from boundaries you didn't have before, from clarity you paid for. Nothing you survived is wasted, even when it feels repetitive, even when it feels unfair. Some foundations crack, not because they were useless, but because they were temporary. And some rebuilds take longer because they're meant to last. If you're tired tonight, don't shame yourself. Rest is not quitting, it's respect for your own limits. You don't have to be excited about starting again. You just have to be willing. Even slow willingness counts. God does not get frustrated with your restarts. He works with fragments, he rebuilds with patience, he specializes in renewal. The same strength that helped you begin before still lives in you. It's just quieter now and wiser. So if all you can do tonight is breathe and say, I'll try again tomorrow, that is enough. This is not the end of your story. It's the refining. Lay the weight down. You don't have to rebuild everything tonight. This is when the night is quiet. This is Victoria's Dream TV. Hello, C2. See you on the next episode. Love lives here.